Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the basics of using this webmail browser, and we're going to go over all the functions and how to do emails, send out emails, copy and paste links, things like that. Okay, so I am using an Apple product. This is a MacBook, but MacBooks and PCs have pretty much the same function. So everything that I can do on here, you would be able to also execute on your PC. So we can go ahead and start by just going over some basics. This over here is your inbox. It just shows all the messages that have been sent to you here. So you can scroll down by clicking here on the sidebar and pulling down and up, so you can see all the messages you've gotten. Then over here we have drafts, and these are messages that you may have started but didn't finish, or messages that you will come back to. And then we have sent objects over here. These are all the messages that you were able to send out to somebody. So you can see all of the messages you ever sent here. You have your spam folder over here. These are just messages that the program deems to be spam. And then we have trash. Deleted messages would be here. So I think they'll be able to store some messages that you've deleted over here for maybe a couple days or so, and then it will be officially deleted. So if you accidentally delete something, you can always go to trash and see if it's still there, and you can click on it and find it. So when I go back to inbox up here, okay, so if you want to make an email, all you have to do is up top here, there is a compose button, and this just shows you where to, how to make an email. So you can hit compose, and a little pop-up window will pop up. The to will be sent to whoever you're sending the email to. So if I want to send it to my boss, we'll just type in their name. A lot of times it will automatically pop up, especially if you're using the same email browser. This will pop up. So you go ahead and type in the name, and you always have to make sure you put the @ the whole email address is important. So you could type it in fully if it doesn't pop up, or you can just go ahead and click it. Okay, the subject, just to make it tutorial, and then the body of the paragraph where you will go ahead and type in whatever you need to send out. So okay. This is pretty informal. If you want to make it more formal, if you're sending it to a client or something, you would just go ahead and make it more like a letter paragraph organization. So you could put in it's hard to type with one hand. It's always good to have a signature at the end of an email. So that's would be your basic standard outline. So if you want to attach a file, let's say it's on your computer, you made a Word document in Word. I have one here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and name it. Okay, so I went ahead and named it. References here at the top. Again, mine Word might look different than your Word documents just because I'm using a MacBook, but again, it's all pretty much the same. So you would go to attachments if you're trying to attach something. You hit, so you go to attachments, add local file. This will add an attachment from your computer. From the drive is a part of this program, the software, Ionos software. So it would pull documents from there instead of your actual computer. So I'm trying to pull something from my computer. I would hit add local file, and then you would just type in or click the document you want to add. You hit choose, and it would pop up right here. So you have one attachment added. Okay. So over here we have carbon copy and blind carbon copy. The carbon copy is if you want to send it to somebody, send the email to someone else that isn't your main audience. So if I want to send it to, let's put Delia. So that means that Eric is the intended audience for this email, but I CC'd carbon copy Delia, so she will also see the email, but it's not directed at her. So I could give directions to Eric and let Delia know that I've given him those directions, and so she knows too. Eric can also see that Delia is on the email. But if I hit a blind carbon copy, let's put in Philip. That means that neither Eric nor Delia can see Philip that is on the email. So I sent it to Philip, so he also knows, and he can see everyone on here, but they cannot see him. So it's just something if you want to use that feature. So once all this is done, okay, you can go ahead and send. Okay, so let's say I want to add a URL link to this email. What you would have to do, so you go to the link that you want to add. I'm just going to use this for a reference. At the top, you see the where you would type in the URL or the website. You just click it, and it's highlighted automatically. So you want to make sure that this is highlighted to be able to continue further. If it's not highlighted like this, you can just right click and drag to highlight it. Okay, you want to make sure you have the whole URL. Then you can just again right click over it, and you're gonna get this sidebar that pops up, and you're going to copy it. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the email tab, and then here I would just enter, and then you would just paste it. And how to paste it, you can just right click and hit paste. So there it is. And that is a clickable link, so when I send it, he will also get the link. I don't know what his name was. Okay. So we have an attachment added, the setup for the email, and the link there. Okay. So once everything is there, you have your to is filled out. These do not have to be filled out, but definitely to, who you're sending it to, needs to be there. The subject, and then the body of the paragraph here. Whatever links or anything, documents you want to attach, attachment, links. Then once that's done, you just hit send. And you can tell that it's sent if you go to your sent objects here, just to make sure, and you can see that that was sent right there. So just make sure that you sent something. You can always just check through your sent objects on this side here. Alrighty. Now let's say you get an email that has content in it. Let's say I get this email. This is my email sent to me. You can see it has two attachments. There's a link. If you want to go to the link, you can just click on it and it will bring you to the link. Okay, but the tab will still be open up here, so you can always just go back. If you have attachments you want to see, you can click on those. You can see there's two attachments here. You want to right click so you can download it to your computer, or you can just view it in the web browser. So if I just view it, then you'll see it's only in the web browser. So I can see it, but I can't make changes to it. I can just only read it, okay? And then you want to exit up here on the right. If you want to download it, again, you're going to right click and you'll download, or you can save it to the drive, but you'd probably want to download it to your computer if you want to edit anything. So you would just download. Now, this is where it differs between Mac and PCs. The Mac will go up here for downloaded items, right here. So it's downloaded. A PC, there will be a box that comes down on the browser right here, and it will pop up right in this left-hand column over here. And it will show right here a little box about this big, and it will say if it's downloaded or not. When that box pops up, you can just click on it. So I'm just going to click on mine, which is up here, and it will show. This way you can edit on the document, and then you can just save it with this little save icon, and it will download to your computer so you can access it.